Kyle Williams, he's only asking for a 1-year deal. It's not going to hurt us in the long run. Got the Cowboys bidding for him. That'd be a great signing for the Cowboys. I think we need to go for Kyle Williams. We can play him at defensive end because we are pretty good at nose tackle, but he is more of a 3-4 end anyway. Really like going for these 1-year deals because they don't hurt you in the long run, really at all. I think going after Ramik Wilson makes a lot of sense. He's a really good middle linebacker. Our middle linebacker position is terrible. So let's make a bid for Ramik. Mark Barron is available. Really fast middle linebacker, would add instant depth and good coverage. A converted safety type, I'm going to make a bid for him. Although the 4 years he's asking for is a little bit painful, I'm going to dip that down to 2 and see if he's still interested. And that's actually pretty close. Just got to give him a little more money. So he likes that offer. Outside linebacker Ninkovich coming out of retirement. Lamar Houston, maybe. We did lose Barkevius Mingo. Might want to bring him back, but he didn't really do anything for us. You know, Shaquille Barrett, he's never going to be a long-term answer there, and he's kind of asking for a lot, so I'm going to stay away from him. I do think Lamar Houston is worth a shot. He might not even start for us, but let's wait on him and talk to him in a little bit. Corners, not really anyone available. Darquez Denard maybe, but these guys really just kind of wash-ups. At the safety, no one at free safety, and we do have TJ McDonald available. And what is he asking for? 4 years, $4 million. We got Gathers at strong safety, probably pretty similar to TJ McDonald, so we'll stay away from that. We do need a kicker. I'm kind of over Vinatieri. I like Greg Zuerlein a lot though, so let's try and bring him in. Really dipping our feet into free agency here, and the punter situation is whatever. So let's see who accepts these contracts right away. Might have to bid against some guys. So oh no, we lost the 2 guys we wanted the most. That's actually the 3 guys. All these guys declining our offer. That's really unfortunate, man. I was really hoping, especially for Kyle Williams, to help out up front. Marquise Lee as a receiver that we really need, and Spencer Ware. If we don't draft a running back now, we're pretty much done there. We did get Ryan Grant, Fasano, Zuerlein, Slauson, and David Irving, so that's big to get him. I will say props to Madden. In the past, it was basically if you had the higher offer, you were a lock to get the guy. It's clearly more than that now. They want to go to winning teams and such, so that definitely makes it more realistic that they're not all going to accept. But it does also make it more important to go after more players if you're not going to get the guys as a lock. So let's take a little look at the rookies here heading into the draft. I'm going to do most of this preparation off the recording here, so I do have a good draft, but I also mentioned I'll be changing a lot of these guys. Really the top 5 running backs I'm probably going to create as real life players, and I'm basically just going to tag like higher. This is the number 1 rated running back, so that'll be Saquon Barkley, and we'll have Bo Scarborough as Pamphilier, and that's gonna follow down with all those top running backs, the quarterbacks, the same thing. And I don't know if I'm gonna make too many other guys outside of those 2 positions, but this receiver here looks outstanding. Unfortunately, he's really similar to T.Y. Hilton, so we probably don't necessarily want to target him. But looking at the rest of the guys on the draft board, I mean, this is a really top-heavy, good class, and I need to see what pick we have. It's probably not high enough to get one of these guys, so we might actually want to make a trade. But we got really good left tackle here that I'll be targeting, insanely good middle linebacker here that I'll be targeting, 4'4", 940, and he's big and fast. Really would like to get that. A solid corner here, just 22 years old. good safety. Just a lot of good first-round talent. We're going to walk away with a really good player in this class. It's just a matter of who. A receiver with 4.25 speed. Oh, don't tempt me. That's crazy. He's only 5'9", but oh man, that would be fun. So back to free agency now. Ramik Wilson got a big offer from the Redskins. I'm gonna match it. Just really desperate for a good middle linebacker to use her when I play with them. I did get Mark Barron, but he's not really a true linebacker, a guy that's going to contribute in run defense. And then I do want to make a run at Dion Lewis. Because regardless of if we take a running back in the draft, he's going to contribute on third down no matter what. The Giants are offering him a ton of money, so we're going to have to kind of pay up to get him, but hopefully he accepts the contract. Theo Riddick is also available. Either him or Dion Lewis, it doesn't make a ton of difference. I don't want both, though. I might try and poach Nunez Rochez from the Chiefs. He could make a good 3-4 end, and they're probably letting him go because they don't have the money. Chiefs are very cap-strapped right now. Could certainly still use an edge rusher. I think we can wait till the last week. There's still actually decent amount of guys. You know, we could look at bringing Eric Walden back home, and they got Andre Branch is available, so we could certainly look at one of these guys next week. Even Junior Gillette, Lamar Houston, who we talked about earlier, so we'll consider one of those guys. Brent Grimes is available, and not asking for a long-term contract. He's 35. I would play him in the nickel and try and move Quincy Wilson outside, but Brent Grimes, pretty good guy against the run. Don't have to really worry about him deteriorating too much. He's not that slow. So let's see if he wants to sign with the Colts. And moving on to week 3, we do get all those guys except for Rochez, so that's unfortunate. Losing all the D linemen that we want to get. Might have to be kind of a big focus in the draft. So our last order of business here is to find another edge rusher for this defense. And it's really between Lamar Houston, who's probably slowing down. Yeah, 73 speed. Let's see what Andre Branch has. 79 speed. He is asking for a longer deal, but he doesn't have any offers to this point. So we might be able to get some value here if we just give him a 3-year offer for something like this. And hopefully he's interested. Could definitely see him not accepting that, though. But I guess the joke will probably be on him if he doesn't, because we'll just sign him when he's available on the wide open market. And he took it. So we got Andre Branch potentially as a starting edge rusher for us. And I think I found the guy that I want. 21-year-old, 6'2" corner. Look at the numbers. Wow, 4.29, the highest 3-cone and 20-yard shuttle scores, and we might be able to get him with our first pick. He's definitely going to be the number 1 guy on my draft board. All right, so we're moving on to draft day. So we have the 15th pick. We did pick up that extra 5th-round pick, but really not a ton going on here. I think our top targets are going to be the number 1 running back that is going to be Saquon Barkley, and then that corner that I just showed, and then we got another. We really have a bunch of good options, but there's the receiver with crazy speed and a decent amount of other options. So we're gonna let it play out. We're gonna sit back. And maybe come like the 9th pick, if some corners are coming off the board, we might consider trading up for that corner because I really want that guy. And I just, it also bugs me because I know the Niners here aren't going to take a quarterback. But they should, because I want them to take a quarterback and I want it to be Sam Darnold, sorry. but this game just, they did it. Thanks, Madden. I've complained about it in the past in my Madden franchise review. Teams don't take the logical thing all the time. But good to see them taking a quarterback, super realistic. Hopefully the Jets do the same here. They don't. They take a linebacker that I really wanted. Not necessarily a terrible pick, though. I mean, the Jets desperately need a pass rusher. So I'm not going to say that's a terrible pick. Let's see what the Chargers do here. The Chargers go with a tackle. Also not a bad pick. The Browns, might they go quarterback? They have Deshaun Kaiser, whatever. They have the chance here. I know in this, it's the quarterbacks might not be quite as good, but the chance to get a guy like Josh Allen or Rosen from UCLA, and they do. They take a quarterback. So we'll decide who that's going to be. Probably Rosen from UCLA, looking like the probable second quarterback in this class. The Cardinals going with a receiver. And was that the receiver we wanted? I cannot recall. No, this is the guy with the speed that we want. Cardinals going receiver, not necessarily a bad pick. An edge rusher for the Saints makes sense. So far, I'm really happy with this result, and I'm weird like this. I like to look at all these picks and see if Madden is making sense. Now, if the Bears went quarterback here, this all goes out the window. Okay, whatever. D tackle. No corners have gone yet. There's a corner. And is that the guy we wanted? Really should remember these guys' names. No, Craig Rogers is the guy we want. He's still down here on the list. I'm a little scared, though. And Tennessee needs a corner. So, it's probably not necessary. But I feel like it is. Thing is, we can always take Barkley if it doesn't work out for us. So let's just stick to the plan. Let's not get anxious. There goes a safety to Tennessee. A right tackle to Denver. Really good pick for them. I liked him. A D tackle to Oakland. It might play out. New York, they don't need corner. They take Saquon Barkley. Saquon Barkley to the New York Giants. What a pick. That's going to be really interesting to see how that plays out. Kind of happy that happened, actually. A corner goes here. Oh, man. What would it take, Cleveland? Would you do it for a fourth? Would you do it for a fourth? Or do I risk that they're just going to take someone else? I'm going to risk it. No! Oh, we should have done it. Oh, we should have done it. Damn it. Oh, not happy about that. Not happy at all. So, we got two options here. We could go for the receiver with the crazy speed, which I'm kind of leaning towards, to be honest. Or we go with the linebacker. He's 23 years old. I think the smart pick is the linebacker. We got Ramik Wilson, right? Should probably pause this. If we didn't get Ramik Wilson, we did though. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so we got Ramik and Mark Barron. Don't really need the linebacker. The receiver's definitely tempting, but we got Andrew Luck and T.Y. Hilton. God, I'm just devastated. We could settle. We could settle and take one of these two corners. They're definitely first-round talents, but they're not the guy we just missed out on. We could go for a running back. But I think we can wait and get one of these guys in the second, which would really be a good value. Offensive lineman maybe would be a good pick. There's not really anyone later that I love. This guy's definitely good. He's definitely a really solid tackle. He is 23, but frankly, might be our best bet. Actually, no, this guy, I'm not going to take him now, obviously, but wait and just take him. He's 22, has better grades at every position. The value here is obviously this guy. Pretty much another T.Y. Hilton, but we could do some pretty special things with these two guys on the outside. We could play one of them in the slot. We could do a lot of things. So let's take him. Superstar. Wow. Hell of a pick, hell of a player. We can work with this. We can definitely work with this. We made the right pick. So after that, let's skip ahead to our next pick. We definitely have some value. I'm gonna go pick by pick though. Okay, another running back to the Ravens. That's probably gonna be the Bama guy, Scarbo. A quarterback to the Falcons. Finding some value in a good quarterback class with an older Matt Ryan. And those 2 first-round corners go. Receiver to the Bills, a center to the Dolphins. Free safety to the Lions, a pass rusher to the Packers. All these picks make a ton of sense. The Bills getting one of those quarterbacks. That will probably be Luke Falk. Yeah, I think that'll be Luke Falk or perhaps Rudolph or I don't know. I'm going to have to make up my mind. I'll report back. This is going to be the end of the sit-down. That tackle that I was looking at just went to the Eagles. This is going to be the end of the sit-down here, and probably won't record anymore today, but definitely going to edit up all these rookies, and when I come back, I will report on who is who. So the Jets getting one of those running backs. I'll tell you what, the Browns taking my corner that I had the best player in the draft right before I could take him. They take him, and then they also grabbed Josh Rosen. So a really good draft for the Browns, and for really the second year in a row. Will be interesting to see what happens with Deshaun Kaiser now. So it is time for our pick here. And looking at a running back here, 4 running backs have gone. So those will be Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Bo Scarborough, and Darius Guice. I don't know how you say that guy's name, out of LSU. So we're kind of looking at the second wave of guys, but I actually think this is an incredible running back class. And the guy we're going to take here is a player that I've kind of had my eye on for the better part of a year now, and he's having an okay year as far as I'm concerned in Arizona State. I haven't actually watched an Arizona State game yet, but this guy, David Johnson-esque, and a player that I think is going to be really, really good in the NFL. Player that could be your sort of Kareem Hunt hidden gem in the 2nd or 3rd round next year, and it's Kalen Ballage. Huge power back out of Arizona State, pretty fast. So we're going to take a running back here that will convert to him, and then there will be one other running back from this class that I'm going to make, and that's Akram Wadley out of Iowa. Really talented running back. I don't know if his measurables are going to quite live up to it, but he'd be another guy I would consider here. Probably more of a 3rd round talent, though, for Wadley. So this guy doesn't really fit Kalen Ballage's build, but we're going to pretend that I'm selecting Kalen Ballage here. Even though this guy is a superstar. So, works out. We got a good gem, but it's going to be a totally different player. So let's skip ahead. And right after I went, the Panthers just took another running back, so we'll make him Akram Wadley. The Panthers getting a real running back, as opposed to, what's his name? Christian McCaffrey. There it is. Never been a McCaffrey fan. So we've really hit the offense, even though it's our defense that needs help. And there's some D linemen that will be available in a few rounds that we're definitely going to want to consider. A good D tackle, projected to go in the 4th, but he's 24 years old. This guy looks really good. Should be able to get him later. So here's a player that I think looks like he could potentially be like a Justin Houston type of guy. He's 21 years old. Good power moves. His measurables are fine. But 21 years old, I'm going to take him. Normal development, that is just fine because he's a good enough athlete. Good agility, good acceleration. I really like this guy. Really like this guy. He's actually got good finesse moves too. We are probably going to start this dude. Glenn Gregory, welcome to the team. And by the way, no quarterbacks have gone yet since really the middle of the second round. So we're going to be seeing some late round steals like Lamar Jackson, Mason Rudolph, Baker Mayfield. So I'll keep you posted on who those are as we trek on through. Fourth round here. Got a good pass rusher. Let's look at a D lineman. It's really our biggest need right now. All the free agents we wanted said no thanks. And I think it's got to be this guy, right? Really good athlete. The value's there. I don't think there's any corners that I really want here. Yeah, not really. So let's go ahead and take him. Haynes Roberts. It's fine. He'll contribute, I think. Overall, pretty happy with this draft so far. Any quarterbacks go? Yep, the Jags. Wow. Jags getting a steal. Might that be Lamar Jackson there to the Jags in the fourth round? So here's our extra pick. Let's look. Hopefully that tackle's still there. I may have screwed up. Whew. Is this him? Can't remember. No, it's this guy. We got really lucky because I totally forgot that we should have taken this guy last round probably. And a great player. Good strength. He can block. He's going to be our starting right tackle easily. We might actually look at another tackle with this next pick. But there is one true mauler left. I didn't even scout him, but we're going to go for him. Total beast. 46th overall player. Look at the blocking. Starting right guard. It's been a great draft. Got a pretty athletic, younger defensive end here. Great pick. We are really saving what was disappointing from the start when we lost that corner. Really happy with the way this is going. And at the looks of it, we might actually get a solid contributor here with our last pick. Might even consider a fullback. And I think I am going to take a shot on this Mike Day dude. No thanks. So I'll just interject here. That's going to wrap up this sit down. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. I'll see you guys for the next episode. And do give the video a like if you're enjoying it. Helps me out a ton. We'll see you guys for the next one. Peace out. I can teach a little nigga something.